What is going on, guys? We are back with another video in franchise on Madden 18, and we are doing another quote-unquote experiment. Not really a huge experiment, but Alexander Marsh, who has been on the channel for a while, has suggested, what if Tom Brady was traded to the Niners and Jimmy G stayed on the Patriots? I'm going to argue that, most Patriots fans wouldn't want that, but if we're talking in the grand scheme, Tom Brady, how many years does he really have left? If Jimmy Garoppolo really is, a franchise quarterback, how big of a mistake could this have been for the Patriots? I know they received a second-round pick, which from the Niners, that is pretty freaking spectacular. So the Patriots did one hell of a job, I think. And I mean, who knows? He could come right back to the Patriots. I know the Niners would probably tag him, but you just never know. And I decided to do it this way just to see how much it would take to get Brady. He's kind of on the older side. If you guys weren't aware, they still, of course, have their draft pick because the game doesn't factor that in. We might have to give him a first round here. Is that what we have to do more than a first round? All right. Wow, this is very, very hard to get done, apparently. Joe Staley. No, they don't want Joe Staley. I feel like most teams would argue with that. I might actually have to, drop Tom Brady. I can't get him. I can't get him here. No matter what I do, I can't get him. Reuben Foster has to be, right? It's like the only player we have on this team that can even, come close to making the trade. What is this? It's impossible. It's impossible with the Niners. I think it physically is. I went for the Browns' first-round pick, the first overall draft pick, and they still wouldn't do it. I'm going to have to, do a little cheaty stuff. It's actually a good experiment right here. What does he go to as a punter? 57? I thought he had, they gave him 18 and 17. Come on, EA. Do you not watch Tom Brady? You guys made a punter card for him. It was like a 95 overall. I don't remember. It was great. That was one of my favorite promos. The playoff cards, they were actually good that year. I can't remember what year it was. It was a while back, though. Garoppolo to the Patriots, who do need him now. Tom Brady, the punter. Obviously very easy there, doing it that way. But, I mean, that's one experiment for you. If you're playing as the Niners, it's almost impossible to get Tom Brady. There's something to note. 40-year-old punter. Best he can get, possibly. Number 12. Good old Tom Brady. They've got Colin Kaepernick on this roster? What the hell roster am I using? Oh, they might have just automatically signed him, actually, because we had no QBs. That's funny. Let's go on, though, to sim the playoffs. I really should have showed you guys what would have happened if we didn't change anything, but let's just assume the Niners are going to suck and the Patriots are going to not suck. Usually the Niners are, maybe 3-13, Patriots at least 10-6, so if any of those are even close to far off, we'll know, hey, this has been a huge development here. And I don't know if you guys know, or if you guys have any idea if this is going to be a success for the Niners. They should win more games, but I don't think it's going to be that big of a difference. I think it's going to be like a 5-11 season. The Niners just do not have a great roster. It's just, they got a couple, they did some really solid moves to get extra picks and grabbed a couple of decent rookies over the last few years, but they're just still very far off, without a doubt. And of course, we missed the playoffs at 6-10. Let's take a look at the Patriots. We might do a little sim at the end of this. The Patriots are 6-10. So statistics show both teams are 6-10. Tom Brady 3,900 yards. This is not a great. I wouldn't say a great experiment because it does prove that Tom Brady's valuable to the Patriots. At least it seems. Robbie Gould. Don't care about that. What about the Patriots? The Patriots, Jimmy Garoppolo actually did really amazing, much better than he would as a Niner, without a doubt. 4,444 yards, 37 touchdowns, 17 picks. He outplayed Brady by a lot. Yards for rushing was good. Receiving, Edelman did good. Brandon Cooks is really bad, though, if you consider. A guy like Brandon Cooks, if he was averaging only 11.1 per, that would be kind of rough, because he's a pretty explosive player. I want to take a look at what he's averaging in real life, because it's got to be 10 times better. Yeah, in real life right now, it's only what? there's still another 5 games left, and he's already got that yard total just about, and he's averaging 17 yards per catch. Yeah, that is a bad season for Cooks. I don't know if it is for Madden terms, but for real life, that's a pretty bad season. Defense, not bad. I think that probably is what costed the Patriots here in this quote-unquote experiment. How ironic. Packers offense number 1. Yeah, that's because Rodgers isn't injured in this world. Defense, so total yards allowed. Where were the Patriots? The Patriots actually a decent defense. That's like top 10 in passing. What about rushing? Ooh, bottom 10 for rushing. So, that's a good indicator that, hey, if teams are running the ball good on well on you, it's gonna be an interesting one. Where was Jimmy? He had to be on this list, right? Really? He wasn't on the list. That is shocking. Of course, it's gonna suck because we have an AFC team and an NFC team. There might have been a couple of Patriots on there, but of course none of them won any awards. Let's see if we have any awards for the NFC side. Is the Niners going to get a single award? I don't see which one they would get. What about Tom Brady? No? Not even for Tommy? Carlos Hyde, number 7. We got any defense? No. So this has just been bad for both teams. I mean, Jimmy Garoppolo played pretty solidly on the Patriots, though. But it wasn't enough to win anything. Let's go to the Super Bowl, see if we have an interesting Super Bowl team or not. Anytime wide receiver. I thought his name was going to be Anytime Lewis. That would have been sick as hell. But also kind of, homo sapien. You know what I mean? Playoff schedule. The Cardinals and Ravens. Call me a hater, but I don't think that's going to happen. I don't think it is. I would love for it to happen. Perfect Super Bowl in my mind. I would be so hyped for that Super Bowl because I wouldn't care who wins. At the end of the day, it's as long as it's not the Patriots, even the Steelers, honestly, I don't even mind losing to them. Ooh, 24 to so the Cardinals win. I don't even mind that the Packers lost to them because at the end of the day, I want us to get a good draft pick. I don't believe in the season. Rodgers isn't allowed to come back until most likely the season is over. I mean, it really isn't going to matter. I don't see him playing another snap this year. I don't see why he would. I mean, it's going to be sad if we do win a couple of games here because Rodgers, there'll be a chance where it's like, yeah, if the other teams lose, you still have a chance. So then obviously, as an organization, you would look so dumb if you didn't put your money where your mouth is. You have to, when you have a chance, as long as it's not even that's the problem. Even when it's a long shot, you have to play him because that's how it works, which is unfortunate as hell. Because I don't know about you guys, but as a Packer fan, I don't want to see my star player like Rodgers come back from an injury clearly before he's ready. Because let's be honest, an injury of any sort of surgery caliber, for the most part, should just be a season ender, just to be safe, especially from that important of a standpoint. Not every surgery, but this one, a throwing shoulder surgery, I think so. And I would hate for him to come back and get injured again. Could you imagine? All for nothing as well, because what are we, 1-5 without Rodgers right now? We are just absolutely horrendous. Rodgers is the greatest quarterback of all time. He still is one hell of a player, but Brady continues to dominate, so what can you really say there? Anyways, thanks, Jens, for the suggestion, Alexander. Sorry it wasn't really great. We can make the argument that the Patriots team does appear to make players better, but we've seen that from other teams as well. Tom Brady right now is playing for the Niners roster, who is top 2 worst in Madden easily. So I don't know. He was okay, but Garoppolo was better. So good experiment there in Madden. We're gonna say that Jimmy Garoppolo probably is the better option because he did play really well. I know they didn't win. They didn't win the Super. They didn't go to the playoffs, but I don't think that was a Garoppolo problem. He didn't really turn the ball over too much. 17 picks isn't that bad. Tom Brady's usually around 10-ish in sim. So I think the fact that they get to develop a guy like Garoppolo is important because this year it has not really been the Patriots winning the Super Bowl in sim. It's usually the Eagles. But anyways, let me know who you think's gonna win the Super Bowl, and if your whatever team your favorite team is, are they doing well? But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any suggestions for what ifs or experiments, you'll be in the video, and we'll get to try something out. Try not to repeat one we've already done, but any suggestion is welcome, and maybe I'll do it. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. Hopefully you guys come back for next video. Tomorrow will be a Bills rebuild, but until next video, see ya!